Now then, ladies, here we are. South Cliff Fisheries, north of Lincoln. Lovely little lake. Slipped up here Thursday evening. Got here about 5. It's about 7:30 now. All set up. Played with my new toy. Bought a cheapo fish finder. Go behind the bait boat so I can check the depths. So I know I'm in 10 foot of water. That was good fun. Yeah, took a bit of getting set up, but we'll catch up with tomorrow, unless we get a fish on the bank tonight. Let's see how we do. Morning, ladies. Oof. Well, these cars going by at 2 in the morning. You won't be expecting that. Here she is, we're off the mark, look. £14. I don't know the answers because we're on. I borrowed Keith's scales because my foxes are just playing up with the batteries, loose battery at the minute. So we've got this £14 common, off halibut pellet. This has been my right hand rod that's gone off. Beautiful fight. Thought bigger than what it actually is, but lovely. Right, we'll get this back in the puddle. I'll get back into bed. But we'll get the rod out, get back into bed and see what early morning brings. Look at that though. Lovely. Beautiful fish to get off the mark with. Nice common. Right. We'll stick that back in the puddle. Look at that. You can't feel the wind. It's just building up. We're due 24 hours of rain. Me and my mate's just been looking on the weather and wind directions and everything else. Look, tonight we've got 24 hours of rain coming in near enough. Halfway through tomorrow, the wind's going to turn and blow straight in my face. Up the lake to my corner, like diagonally across the lake to the corner I'm in. No one to my right. So I've got a spot that I'm baiting up and had a run off it last night and missed it. Well, felt it, but it come off. So we had from this side, from my right hand rod. The other one came from the middle rod out. I've got a baited spot out there now with all 3 on that I did a little while ago. I'm just topping that one up on the right. I'll do it with a spom in a minute, I think. And it's only 9.5 wraps out, so I'll get the spom on that and top it up. Keep that going. But yeah, so just that one last night. I mean, it's 3 o'clock now, so just need to get that spomming done before dinner. But there's been about 5 other fish come out. None of the big ones. I think mine's biggest at 14. A 12 and a 8 and yeah, a few others. But the wind chill out there now, it's getting your ears. Nearly hat weather. You have to have your hood up like. But that's how we're standing at the minute. Hang on. My spare rod's out of the water. That's what I had that fish on last night. There we go. Yeah, it's better. Got old pellets about done for. Only got about an hour left in the water, but yeah, that's one I brought out earlier, so this will be the one that goes in on that corner over there. Straight towards the dip in the trees on the left. 9.5 wraps out. Hard as you like. Right. We'll have a cup of tea and then get the spot on. size halibut pellets, and I'll have one on the hook. Why she's in there, I do not know. Come on out. Well, that's washed the paws off. That's me. That's me banker spot. We've got the wind changing round. The wind will be changing tomorrow dinner. Yeah, what time is it now? About 4, half 4 now. Still had nothing. Had a couple of liners on my baited spot with the 3 rods on it. Okay. I was hoping one of them were going to rip off, so I could pop on that spot over there. That's where I had a run from last night and lost it. I say last night, early this morning, about 4 this morning. So, be nice. Be nice to get a rod back on there before it gets dark. Someone's got wet feet. Right, we've got it set up now. Got my microphone on. Now, is it that long ago? Oh, blame me. Okay, dead. Go on, how do I? It's not a bream. Oh, sugar, it's gone. Oh, that's a shame. It was a roach. It would have been about, oh, I'd guess, I bet it was a pound, nearly a pound, which is quite surprising. You see that? Size 4. How the heck did you get a roach on that? Well, that explains the liners I've been having, doesn't it? So get that one back out there on the spot, 10.5 wraps. Yeah. Well, that's that one then. We'll get this out, wrap it up. We can quickly wrap it up now, can't we? That was the next one along, that was the green one, it's just flashed. Why is that flashing? If you watch the end of the tip and where the line goes in the water. But we've got nothing on that one. Twist around the end of the rod. Here we go. 10 and a half. That green one's just gone again. I can't get my sticks further enough away from me because of the trees, so it's made it very awkward. The dog's ready for me to cast it back in. No, right, we'll make a new rig, pop that on there, and then we'll get the boat out and bait boat it back out to where it was. All three on one spot, trying to make a feature. I've been out with the echo sounder, it's about 9 foot everywhere, pretty flat. Then we jump in there, first day we come here, all down the line, straight down the middle of the lake. So yeah, I thought I'd put a baited spot and try and stop them on it. But we've had a roach. Shame you didn't see that, it was a good size. Right, let's get this rod out, sorted out. Right, I've finally got the camera, the remote control, my echo sounder, my rod. Took the boat out there. That went a long way with a bit of a push, didn't it? It's raining over here. We've got some trees, right. Here we go. Just trying to keep the line tight with my finger. Boat's wobbling all over the place. Trying to look at the echo sounder that's around my neck. Keep the line tight. We're going 8. So, oh dear, I don't want to be going that way, look. I've got the rod wrapped up at 10 and a half, so it'll go tight. But I need to be there in that line. So I've got 3 out there. There we go, that's upwards neutral. That's line tight. So if I just bring it back, she's still in line, Drop the bait. Dunk, out that down as well, view. I'll put that there. Try and get the bait back. The echo sounder says we've just come over some fish, but I don't know how well I trust it. My mate's got a depot, I ought to run them next to each other, see what the difference is. Can't expect a lot for 60 quid off Amazon, but it tells me the depth, which is pretty much your main feature finder. When that old boy tells you that there's a roadway going across the middle of the lake from when they used to dig it out, and you want to be sat on top of that, at least I can find it easy, quickly, without all the marker work, counting your float up and down all the time. Down to my last battery on the bait boat, so I'm just trying to, in economy mode if you like. The dog's down here waiting for the blast. Dog's down here waiting for the electric duck to come back. Gives you a nice little workbench. Switch that off. Right, let's put these in the bivvy so they don't get any wetter. Don't forget to unclip your line. Get a screaming take. That's all settled down well. Something's not quite right there. That's better. Sounds like someone on the far bank. Far bank's hit into something. I don't know what he's got. Looking at the lines getting into the water. That one's settling down. I don't know why, but my alarm moved when I was mucking about. There we go. Right, I've got the same to do again. Yeah, same to do again for my right hand rod. Now I'm tempted not to put this one back on the baited spot. Same distance, because they're down that middle line, but a bit further to the right. Perhaps more towards that bivvy on the far bank in the corner, if you can see it. There we are. There, that's the corner. Decisions. Right. I am. I'm going to just do a small PVA bag, just a mouthful size. And I've been all out there with a marker rod, so I know roughly where I want to be landing, on that middle where they've been jumping. See if we can get one out this afternoon. I mean, the weather's changing, it's been raining, the wind's turning round. So midday today, they reckon the wind's going to turn and come straight to me, so I want to be prepared for it. That's the plan. I was spotting yesterday on my other spot on my right hand rod. I'll keep one rod on that. The dog will sit there watching the water if I'm playing with the rods for hours. Right, we'll get some bait on, get the kettle on. Dog's settled in for the night, look. Right, we're in the bivvy. Decided what I'm going to do with that rod. I'm going to put it where I said, but I'm going to put the snowman on it. I'm not. That's my left hand rod on the baited spot. Jesus, it's getting exciting now. So that's my double pop-ups. Bits and bobs, ones that come with it. You get some freebies, don't you, when you buy a kilo? So I always shove them in there. 18mm sauce boiling. I love the sauce. Even smells nice to me. So we're gonna have that. Let's just sit in the rigs long enough. Yeah, right. If your rig isn't quite long enough, you can use, instead of just using a normal boilie stop, Get yourself some of these. Well, yeah, I'll show you the big one because it'll be easier for you to see. Pellet stop. I think Fox make them. I don't know. I've had them years. Wait. There you go. Beaut. Pop that on. I mean, that is nearly going to go all the way through a 15mm boilie, isn't it? It might be too much for my job. Look at that. You know what I mean? You can still make any rig into a snowman if you've got one of these. Right. Thread them onto your favourite baiting needle. You can always gnaw a bit of your boilie away as well, or chop them both off a bit if you want, close them up. Let's whack that on there. Oh, I don't think I quite want the big one. I've got a bit smaller one of them pellet stops. They're good for your halibut pellets as well. They've got a bigger stop on the end, but to be fair, I've taken to putting a bit of plastic corn. Okay, that's the one I've just put in on the baited spot. I've got a shoal of bream and having a free feed. Right, no, so that's what we've got at the minute. All a bit close and manky. So we can slide the pop up straight up and onto the, slide that up onto a knot. Bring this silicone. I don't know why, but I ended up using quite a heavy, or quite a thick green bit of silicone on this, but I tend to use different colours because it just breaks the lines up. You get fucking helicopter. Sorry, you can't see that. There we go. I'm going to bash that out with a PVA bag on, with some crushed up boilers in it and a bit of small halibut pellet. Right, I'll get that made up. Right, somebody come to see me. Don't like chatting to myself. Now where did I put? So glad I bought the big bivvy. It's rather than the bolly system. You got so much more room in here. Been here 3 days. You know what it's like. You always take more than what you need, don't you? Quick overnight is about the only time you take the right amount of kit. Any other time, especially if you can get the truck behind the swim as well, then you're knackered, aren't you? Oh, what are these? These are, I don't know, probably 4mm. They ain't 3s. They ain't 5s. Some of them. Some of these. I have got a cushion. I could cushion, but this way you get the halves, you get the lumps, you get the crumbs. 3 boilers, a little bit of pellet. Could have actually done this. I've done that in the large one, haven't I? I've got the small one. We could have done it in there, but do you reckon I could get that from there without making a mess? Oh yeah, look at that. You. Now this way, he says. No, I'd never get a job on Blue Peter, would I? That is for sure. Right. That's what we want. It's a bit more than a mouthful, maybe 2. But I dare say a lot of that boilie crumb and pelleting stuff will just get wafted away, won't it? I had a wind, with good wind on, so there'll be a fair bit of undercurrent. Put that on there, scissors, snip, Put your PVA away so you don't come in with wet hands and knacker it all up. I've done that before, more than once. Right. And then we'll put the PVA bag on, what we call pitcher's way. To be fair, it's quite good. You hook it on, long tag end on it, so I can wrap that around the back of my hair, back over my hook. Done. Big cast, it's all going to stay in shape. Now, you could take that out in the boat, PVA nugget if you're going to do it with the boat, over the point of the hook, bend it round. Not going to get caught on the side of the boat when you let it go. Hopefully, lead will go down, that'll go down, drag it down like that, and it will land on top of each other. I bet you it doesn't, it will land like a bird's nest, but we'll give it a go. Now, oh, that takes picture. I can't flip the camera around. You don't want to watch me cast this, do you? I'll make a right mess. Yeah, flat patches on my microphone. So I'm telling you that this one's a lovely, fully scaled mirror, weighing in at £15, 13 ounces. Shame about its mouth, you can tell it's an old match fishery. But yeah, that was the first one off my halibut spot that I'd been spotting to. And yeah, we'll slip this one back in the puddle. And yeah, hopefully my microphone will be charged up. That's a good job I can edit. Don't shake in the bivvy a bit. Just look at the dog. Take that. Disappointing, look, she wants to watch. Oh, she's gone there. Right, I'm doing well. Back on my right hand rod, on the halibut spots where I've been spodding like mad. Had another spod on. Real. Well, I seem to have a very angry mirror. Here we go, look, she's playing ball. £15 two, off me spotted area. The bait boat ain't doing no good on me this time, is it? On the spods with the halibut on the hook, £15 two. Look at them apple slices, don't they look beautiful? So hopefully the microphone's working this time. We've charged the batteries up, we should be alright. You can just tell that it's an old match fishery. Some of the mouths ain't quite perfect, but the scales make up for it on this one. We'll slip her back and we'll get that rod back in the water as quick as we can. See if we can sneak another one out. While this weather's bad and turning, it's doing us a favour. See that all? Any problem with some of these shallow margins? There you go. Well, it's been 2 hours-ish since I put that one back. And they are just loving the spotted halibut colour. It's a ghostly mirror. Now then, are you going yet? Bit of dog water. Polish this badger up for you. I think I've got the prettiest fish in the lake. Can you see the scales on that? £18.9 of ghosty. Look at that. Off the halibut spot again. I got that rod out, spotted. What was it saying? Something about the prettiest fish. Look at that. She's beautiful. And she's got a halibut pellet in the net. Well, in the mat here. So fingers crossed. She's been munching on my pellet and saves everybody else. Same again with the mouth. But look at that. 18 pounder. We're getting there, we're getting bigger. So, look at that. We'll have a quick look at this side. It's got to be the biggest ghosty I've ever caught, must be. So we'll get both sides and then I can get some stills off the video to annoy all my mates with. There we go. Beauty. Right, we'll get this back in the puddle. She deserves to go back. She fought well. She did. She's bigger than I thought she was, to be fair. It didn't look this big in the water. Hang on. I had to do this just because I've got my waders. Now, the fish is probably just going to do a runner before you get a chance to see it. There you go, look, the magazine shot. The one we all want.
Chuck us the looking mat. The mat. Get rid of that.
There you go, look, my PB ghosty. Thought we'd get in the water, get some good shots. Everybody around the lake thinks I've got the 30 out. But look at that, she deserves a bit of respect. I ain't been in the water to release a fish since my catfish in France, years ago. She's getting ready to go. Well, I didn't think the water was that cold earlier, but I do now. She wants to go. Go on, look at that.
What's that?
There you go. One for the pictures. Look like I'm playing a guitar. No, saxophone. Go on then, Mabel, off you go. Mabel the mirror. Oh, Danny Fairbass. Morning. Just thought I'd do a quick update. Got my bacon on, so it can't be long. Had my flurry of fish yesterday. I went into it last night with so much confidence, but nothing came out. I don't think anything came out all over the lake. So a bit disappointed this morning. But we've sorted the rods out, all ready, till dinner time. So fingers crossed we can sneak one more out before we have to say goodbye.